All right, so we are here again on this month, on this the third Monday of the month of March, and we are here with a wonderful news, and of course reminders to us who are here, and maybe just motivation to knowing that we are in something really good, and the world is being awoken to it, so that it is just climbing the chart as it relates to direct sales, a direct sales company, and the good that it gives and the benefit that we accrue from it. So what am I talking about? We're talking about LiveGood. And if you have not heard about LiveGood, you need to hear it. All right. LiveGood is the most exciting, most innovative, and maybe just the simplest business out there. It is very simple to understand, very innovative concept, and it is taking the world by storm. It's our aim really is to improve health and to eradicate poverty. And we are going to do that in a safe, legal, and legitimate way. In fact, that's how LiveGood is set up. It is a company that is established in the United States of America, and it is approved by the United States regulators, right? So that we can make business and transaction. We can get ourselves, we can have credit card transaction absolutely with no problem. So LiveGood has met the mark and the criteria for its legitimacy and its legality. All right. So, but beyond that, we are committed to helping people, and the way that we do it is by bringing to the world the most advanced nutritional supplements on the market. And when we say that, we are not just boasting, we are actually proving, because of the quality that we are bringing, and also because of the price tag that is just so different, so much better than any other direct sales company in the world, or on the planet, I should say, right? All right, so and that is true. The mission of LiveGood is to help people get healthy and to stay healthy. And what we are doing is having the products at such a low cost that persons can maintain their health status by using these organic products. All right, and that's the essential thing with LiveGood. All right, now, who are the persons who got this business off the ground? Who are the ones who set it up? And who are the ones who came out with this innovative concept? We are talking about Ben Glensky. And if you haven't heard about him, he used to be involved with a company called Skinny Body Care and Brain Abundance. I think that was his own company, and brought to the market all of these wonderful products, nutritional products as well. But he has over 20 years of experience in network marketing, and along with him is his buddy, that is Noda Kazan, who is even older than him and maybe 30 years of experience in network marketing. And he is the one that you would say maybe he's primarily responsible for the growth that we are having, because he is the director of network marketing, and he jumps in on so many calls every day, just to encourage, just to motivate, to give counsel and guidance to the various teams all around the world that is pushing the LiveGood business and concept. They have teamed up with Ryan Goodkin and Lisa Goodkin. These are the health individual. Dr. Ryan Goodkin is the one who's responsible for producing and formulating the products that we have, and his wife Lisa is the health educator. All right, and not just health educator, but the the model, our model in that she live health, and she used the very same products and even show us how it can be used to maximize our results. So LiveGood is a direct sales company, and like most network marketing company, LiveGood, unlike many of them, LiveGood is seeing an increase in, maybe I will not say an increase, an explosion in interest and in growth. And the reason that it's doing that is we will discover very shortly. Just 1 year, 13 months of its existence, LiveGood had reached the 1 million member mark, 1 million. Amazon took 2 years to get to 1 million, and we did it 12 months or maybe 11 months earlier. That is the kind of growth we are talking about. And there are established companies in the industry, Herbalife, USANA, New Skin. These companies have been around for many, many years, and they are seeing a decline in interest and a decline in growth and a decline in sales, whilst at the same time, LiveGood is increasing, right? Costco, Walmart. What about these companies that are causing them to increase while the others are going down? Well, for one, I think one of the major reasons is the membership concept. All right. Amazon brought in their membership concept, paying $14.99 a month, and you get Amazon Prime, and that enables you to get your product sometimes in 2 or 3 days. Sometimes it's free of charge in terms of the freighting, and persons are benefiting directly from that. Sometimes you get a 5% discount, and you know, and because of the little savings that persons are getting, they are joining and they keep maintaining their membership, right? And other companies in the industry, Costco, right, Netflix, and all of these are doing the same membership concept, and that is what LiveGood has. We are members of the company, and in time we could say, as we grow in the company, we become shareholders in the company itself. All right. So what about LiveGood? That is why people are joining this this movement. And notice the word I'm using, not just a company, but a movement and a lifestyle, right? As well, because we have the amazing products, and may I say the very, very best. All right. We have incredible prices, the lowest on the market. We have no auto shipping. In other words, you do not, like most network marketing company, there is an auto ship requirement. Every month they send products for you, either to use or to sell. And you know, and sometimes it's just too much. It's overwhelming because you can't use it, you can't dispose of it, you can't sell it. And next month you have to pay another $100 and something again worth of products so that you can sell. We do not have this in LiveGood. You do not have to sell products. You can, but you don't have to, right? We do not have that auto ship. All right. You buy product when you need it, if you need it, as long as you need it, right? That is it. You're free, all right, to decide if you want to buy products or not. One of the other things that is in LiveGood that is really, really remarkable is there's a 90-day money back guarantee. And may I not just say a 90-day, but there is a 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. In other words, you could have used the product, all of it, but you're not satisfied with the result, and you can send that empty bottle back, and LiveGood is going to refund you of every dime that you spent in getting this product. All right. So that is LiveGood, and the challenge is on a year, on a quarter, and hardly anybody have taken up that challenge because they're getting worth for the money that they're spending. All right. So we have an incredible compensation plan, and we are the #1 business. As a matter of fact, talking about the #1 business, just recently an article declared LiveGood as the #1 multi-level marketing business in the world from 2023 to going now into 2024, the #1. And guess the names and some of the names that it have leapfrogged in that short space. In just 15 months of existence, it has gone past Amway, a juggernaut in the industry, the largest network marketing company in the world, revenue of almost $9 billion, right? And they have been established since 1959. We're talking about 60, 80 years, and LiveGood in 15 months have surpassed, not in terms of the how big it is and in terms of the amount of sale, but just value for money and persons' motivation and eagerness to be part of this company, the growth and all of that. LiveGood, and also getting that its distribution network is #1 in the world. So LiveGood has leapfrogged into #1. Amway is in second place. You will see, I'll make some comparison to doTERRA and Young Living and Avon, who have been around for so long. And Avon, can only muster 7th place as of now. So LiveGood is doing absolutely remarkable things in the industry. But you ask, why do people join LiveGood? Well, LiveGood is it's a members club that gives money back. Now, you don't hear that. Members club, they take money to keep to keep the club going and so forth. But we are basically giving money back, right? So unlike Costco, who would give you some discount, but they don't give you money back, you might be able to save some money. I mean, we're talking about in terms of them reducing on some of the costs for the member, but what they do not give is put a check back into your hands, right? And that is what LiveGood is also doing for its members, who are in here, who are working, who really want to see themselves progress and the company progress. You are compensated through its compensation plan. So what are some of the products that LiveGood have as we speak? Well, we have a product for the brain called Methylene Blue. And what it does, it increases the amount of oxygen that gets into the brain cell. As oxygen is available, made available, it enables what is called cellular respiration. There is an organelle inside of every cell called a mitochondria. The mitochondria is the energy producing center of every cell. In the brain, it is the energy producing center within the cells of the brain. And so as the oxygen is increased, respiration, that process of respiration also is magnified and more energy is produced. As the cells are energized, with the word energy, energized, they perform better, right? And longer and better. So in terms of the brain cell, their function has to do with mental clarity, memory, decision making, creative thinking. This is what the brain cells does. Now, if the brain cells are more active and more energized and and they're working, well, guess what will happen? Well, you will have better memory, you will have better creative skills, your attention would be longer, right? And all of these things that maybe you had when you were young. But now, because of age and because of so many other things is in our mind, I'm concerned about the children and this, and you have tuition and school and work and vehicle giving trouble and all of the things that that occupy our mind. We tend to forget, and we are just not able to gain new, or to be able to acquire new knowledge, or to retain, I should say, new knowledge. So methylene blue would enhance that, because it will get the mitochondria to produce the energy that the cell need to keep it active and to keep it functional. So what we're talking about, it helps enhance memory, it protects the brain cell, it supports a positive mood, and also improve focus and cognition. So methylene blue, if you want to get that memory that you once had. All right, $12.95 for the member. You will get that. We have multivitamins, and not just multivitamin, but bioactive complete multivitamins, specific for men or women. All right, so this is what we have here. And what is the compounds that we have inside here? Or in fact, I should say the minerals. We're talking about, we have vitamin A and vitamin C, vitamin E, the entire B line, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, folic acid, BH, biotin, B12, I mean, just name it, B5, pantothenic acid. So all of these are there. Plus we have the minerals, the choline, the iodine, the iron, zinc, selenium, magnesium, all of the trace elements that your body needs for its daily function. And it is specific in terms of its calibration and concentration for men and women, depending on how much a man use and how much a lady use. It is specifically formulated for that. In addition, for the men, we always have what is called lycopene, that little yellow dot down here. The lycopene is important to prevent prostate problem. All right. And so the men one would have that. The ladies would not have lycopene, because the ladies do not have a prostate, right? All right, they may not need lycopene at all. All right, so and you look at our price, ours is only $9.95, whereas Metagenics has a very nice one, but it is for $47. New Medica has also their multivitamin for men, but it's $29. Ours is just one fluid of this course, right? So you're saving enormously when you come on board with LiveGood and the products that you can get and the price. As a member, an affiliate member of LiveGood, you are entitled to getting these products at these reduced prices. All right. We have vitamin D as a standalone, vitamin D and vitamin K standalone product, because it is so important that putting it in the multivitamins would you not have been able to put the concentration that you need with all the other stuff that you have in there. So it has to stand alone. And why is it important that it stand alone? Because vitamin D is one of the most important vitamins our bodies need for a healthy immune system, right? And not only that, but vitamin D is one of the most deficient vitamins in the world. And you ask why? Because for one, it is not readily available from the food source. In other words, you have some, but it is not in high quantity as some of the other minerals and vitamins are. But the good thing is that the good Lord, knowing the importance of vitamin D, not just knowing, but well, he's the one who made us and made the vitamin D as well. He knows that it is so important for our body function and to keeping us healthy. He makes it available to us through direct sunlight. So anyone, everywhere around the world, as long as there is a sun above that is shining on their skin and they allow the sun to shine on the skin, the body can produce the vitamin D that it needs. All right? Now, you'll think that that is so easy. If that's the case, why is it that it is the most deficient vitamin in the world? Right? It's because many persons do not spend time in the sun. We run away from the sun. All right? Some persons who live in the cold countries, they have 6 months of fair weather and 6 months of snow. So especially during that time, in the winter time, when the sun is not out, or even the sun may be, but they can't go out, they're hibernating, you know. Then because of that, I think I'm speaking about Marva here, they have to have a supplement of vitamin D, you know, so that the body can function and can absorb the calcium, can absorb the phosphorus, can, you know, strengthen the bones and also the immune system. So this is very, very important. What is vitamin D does? It supports your bone, strong bone density. It's important for muscle and immune function. It helps prevent inflammatory disease. And we'll talk about that just now. It maintains healthy heart function, right? So vitamin D is just so important. Vitamin K is also crucial to prevent the calcium plaque buildup, all right? In other words, and this is one of the things that causes a condition called atherosclerosis, all right? Atherosclerosis, where there is plaque inside of the arteries and the veins, and it prevents it from for one, it closes up the lumen, that is the hole in the artery, but also prevents it from being pliable. In other words, as your pressure increases, your vessel's supposed to be able to dilate to absorb the pressure, right? But if it is filled up with plaque, then it can't do that. And so instead of your body being able to adapt to the increased pressure, increased workload, or whatever case that it may be, it just can't do that. And so your pressure goes up, all right? And that is detrimental to your heart and to your brain and your vessels and your eye and your leg and every other organ that's in the body that gets and that gets your kidney that can get affected because of the high pressure. All right. So vitamin D, K2, absolutely very important. Ultra magnesium, another important mineral that is a standalone because it is so very important. It's one of the most, and maybe the most involved mineral in all of our body. All right, 300 biochemical reaction takes place because or in the presence of magnesium every single day. That is 300 reactions. So you can imagine if your magnesium level is not at the optimum level, then what you will find is that a lot of these functions that has to do with how your muscle work, how your nerves fires and gives information, and your energy level, your sleep, your ability to manage stress, and to stay focused. All of these things are as a result of magnesium in the body, right? And so it's like a catalyst that helps these reactions to take place. If you don't have enough of it, you will see the result. Not being able, your heart problems, not being able to stay focused, not having difficulty sleeping, and not being able to manage stress. And when stress is not managed, that also has a domino effect, increase of the cortical the increase of hormones that enters, neurotransmitters, I should say, that enters your bloodstream and causes more problems. The heart increases the heart rate, you're nervous, the anxiety level, it goes up, and just a whole domino effect and just a whole confusion that takes place in your body, not able to cope, and eventually breaks you down, literally breaks your health down, right? So you need these things. If you're having difficulty sleeping at night, get on that ultra magnesium complex. It is an organic product. It is a mineral, but it is formulated with two of the salts that are the most bioavailable. That is the magnesium glycinate and the magnesium gluconate. All right. And if you want to read up on that, it helps you manage your blood sugar, especially for diabetics. Persons who are athletes, it increases your exercise performance. It also can reduce pain. All right. And so these are very important. Helps your nerves, your muscle, your bones, your heart. All of these things are important that you need, that you have. Magnesium is a must. $9.95 for the member, $28.50 another magnesium similar to ours, but look at the difference in the cost, right? So you could see that LiveGood is living up to its mantra where it says it will get you the best product at the lowest price. Super Red is the flagship of the company. It's so far, everybody knows that you have a heart, and that heart, if the heart stops beating or working, then you get problems. If it's beating too fast, it's a problem. If it's beating too slow, it's a problem. It just needs to be working properly, right? It is responsible for getting blood all across your body and removing, it's getting oxygenated blood across your body and removing the carbon dioxide, which is poisonous, right? And so if your heart is not doing that, not firing properly, sending bad signals, all of these things cause a weakening of its function, and so the blood is not circulated properly. And whenever blood is not being circulated, your tissues die, right? They die. And that is the reason many persons who are diabetic have to get their feet amputated, their limb amputated, and so forth, because of the poor circulation as a result of diabetes. So you have a product that increases the circulation around the body, is heaven sent. Seriously, it's like manna, right? It's gold, and you need that to get your entire body being properly perforated. That's the word that is used. So the blood goes all throughout your body, and cause the regeneration of your tissues, recovery, stress support, heart and circulation, blood flow, brain, cognitive function, all of these things will improve because of the circulation issue. Beyond that, for us adults, not for kids, but for us adults, it also increases your libido and also increase your sexual health. All right. And that we would have spoken about that. But if you want that information, we can also give it to you, explain it even better. But we're moving on tonight. The Super Red has a lot of the red fruits and vegetable, and also things like spinach, pomegranate, grapeseed, and so forth. And all of this helps increase your blood circulation. All right. When you look at the comparison with Super Red, Organifi red juice, similar but in the juice form, but they sell theirs for $70. We sell ours for $18, right? There is nothing more in here than you have in Super Red. It is just a different model of doing business, a different way of product formulation, and all of this is important in keeping our price down. Super Beets, $40. Super Red, $18. Super Beet do not have half of the things that we have in Super Red. Super Green is important because just as the greens are, the red is important, the greens are important as well. All right, the greens are important because it helps our brain function well, it helps our bodies function well, it gives us energy, it helps us to recover, our body to recover after stress or hard work day. It improves our immune system. We all know that. That's why we encourage our children and everybody to eat the greens, right? Stress support is another thing that helps with your stress level. Digestive health, obviously, for all the green that you're talking about, the fiber and the roughage and so forth, that helps in the colon, right? Many persons have constipation issues, right? And that itself is a problem because the more toxins, the more waste that stays in the body, the more the higher chance of developing cancer and other, or the autoimmune disease and so forth. So so this is very, very important. So super green is important to improve your immune system, to increase your energy level, but also it is very important to prevent some gut issues. And somebody says all disease starts in the gut, and they are maybe 95% correct in that, because the gut is responsible for a lot of the disease that we have. The way that we eat, the things that we eat, the amount of physical exercise that we get, how well our digestive system is working, and our colon is removing the waste, all of these things. Beyond that, super green also has detoxifying effects, because the aloe vera and some of the other compounds that are inside here that are natural, as it relates to cathatics and removing waste from your body and giving you a nice easy time when you go to the washroom. All right, so this is super green, and the price is just like super red, $18. And any other thing on the market is way above that. Complete plant-based protein, we have that as well, totally organic, and totally plant-based, but also it has it helps with rebuilding and restoring our muscle. We're talking about protein. We all know protein is important for the structure of the body. We did that in general science many years ago. All right, we need our protein to build up our skin, our hair, cartilage. I mean, just name it. Almost every part of the body has proteins, right? And we consume animals because we believe we get protein readily from the animal. Yes, that's true, but you also get the cholesterol and the toxins and the antibiotics and every other thing that they feed the animal with, right? With the plants, especially when it's organic, you keep the excess fertilizer away, and the way that it is grown tells you that you're getting it as close as possible to the natural way that it grows in the ground. All right. So complete plant-based protein, especially if you are moving away from the red meat and moving away from the protein, the animal product, this is a absolutely very good alternative. All right. Amino acid is important because as you age, one of the first things that you begin to lose is your muscle. The lean muscle is what goes on first. And so when you have the amino acid, it helps maintain your lean muscle and also support your muscle strength and function. It boosts your stamina, increases your recovery after workload, as your muscles, get used. How fast do they recover? How well do they recover? Amino acid of the protein is important is responsible for that. And so having essential amino acid in a powder form, you just reconstitute whenever you want to use it. It promotes energy, it promotes focus, and helps maintain your lean muscle. So in other words, it helps stop or check the aging process, because the aging process means losing of your lean muscle. And this one says, no, we're gonna hold it, we're gonna keep it, we'll help you maintain it. All right, factor 4 is important because factor 4 has to do with inflammation. Now, what do you know about inflammation? Inflammation is in fact, chronic inflammation, that is inflammation over a long period of time, is what is responsible for your diabetes. It's responsible for your cancer, your arthritis, your heart disease, and all of these especially chronic disease, all right, non-communicable disease and so forth. Of course, your eating habit and so forth also is responsible for that. Let's not forget that. But inflammation on the body. Now, if you have a product with four of the world's best anti-inflammatory that is able to control your inflammation or even reverse that inflammation, then what you would do, you would be able to get your joints back in healthy. You'll be able to get your immune system strengthened. Your blood flow will recirculate, and every inflammatory processes will be kept at bay. All right. And so you're talking about a way of giving you a new lease on life, because 50% of all deaths are as a result of chronic inflammation. So if you can get yourself off that list, then you stand a better chance. All right. Healthy organic weight management coffee is here, and why it is here and why it is so important. It is good for mental clarity. It is good to help you manage your weight, and also it is good for brain function. So this is absolutely very important, and I'm told that it is very, very good. All right. I'm waiting for them to increase the flavor so that I will have mine as well. I do not use coffee in any form at all. But CBD oil is another thing that we have and may relieve pain and inflammation, and also that's associated with arthritis, fibromyalgia. Also, it helps in mental disorders such as depression and anxiety. Now, CBD is, you probably don't know what it is. If you haven't heard, it's cannabidiol. Cannabidiol is a phytocannabinoid that is taken from the cannabis plant. Now, the cannabis plant has 113 phytocannabinoids, 113. One of them is CBD, cannabidiol. Now, CBD is the most prevalent in the plant. 40% of all the plant extract is CBD, all right? And so it has that amount and the others in much lower concentration. The CBD is important because it's a powerful anti-inflammatory ingredient. As I say, it also helps with cancer symptoms. It helps with neurological disorders such as multiple sclerosis and so forth. It has been shown to also help, not only shown, but a product have been produced from CBD called Epidiolex. All right, and that is used in the United States to treat seizures. All right, that fits that person's get. All right. It's also good for Parkinson's disease, autism, and so forth, even something called cerebral palsy. These have been proven to work. The CBD oil is proven to work. It's good for pain. It's good for mental clarity. I mean, it is really, really, really powerful. And we have our bottle, 750 milligrams for just $18. And Green Roots has their CBD oil. It is 550 milligrams, and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that right there. You see up here, it says 550 milligrams compared to LiveGood CBD, which is 750. So we're talking about 200 milligrams more in terms of concentration. But Green Rose sells their 550 milligrams CBD oil for $90. LiveGood sells 750 milligram CBD oil for only $18, right? 1/5 of the cost. And Young Living, one of the top multi-level marketing company, at the moment it's at number 6. They sell their CBD oil, 500 milligrams for $80, $79.95. So you could see with LiveGood, you are saving almost 79 here and 77% you are saving. In other words, let's put that into perspective. If you are buying CBD from Green Roots, you will get one bottle of 550 milligrams for $90. Who are part of LiveGood, with that same $90, would be able to get 5 bottles of CBD 750 milligrams from LiveGood. So whereas you're getting 550 in yours, I'm getting 5 by 750 on the same money. That is the reason that persons are jumping on this opportunity, because there is a way to save money and get healthy, right? And beyond that, there is a way to make money and help with get out of the poverty line, the poverty train. All right, so this is LiveGood, a double whammy. Good for your health and excellent for your wealth. There is other products, especially for persons who require, high energy sport, contact sports, playing football, run, the gymnasts, I know, and so forth. Bahamas, I know that Bahamian, the Jamaicans are foremost in terms of the athletics and so forth. So E3 would be absolutely, this thing ought to be selling quite a lot up there, because the athletes would need it, right? Electrolytes, amino acid, and also things that to improve their body mass and improve their recovery, alertness, their energy level, all of that. E3, energy, endurance, and electrolyte. How much is that? $18 alone. And when you compare that to similar products, you see Bulk Up has theirs for $49, almost $50. Alpha Brain, $51. And ours, similar product, for only $18. All right. So this is why LiveGood is really exploding, because persons come on board and they stay. They can get the good quality product for your health, for your livelihood, and so forth. And staying away from the drugs, staying away from the chemicals that are not good for, with the side effect and so forth, getting yourself in shape again, your heart functioning well, and so forth. We have creatine that is very, very good for persons, especially in the gym, who does bodybuilding, gym work, and so forth. This increases muscles mass, it increases muscle strength, exercise performance, and it also lowers your blood pressure. So even if you're not doing it for your muscles, because you say, well, I don't need to bulk up anymore, but it can help lower my blood pressure, my blood sugar, and also improve my brain function. So there you go. Creatine has been proven to do that. So and also help with support your weight management. So there you go. So it is very, very good. All right. We have essential oils as well. Just as a newest product that came. And there are some in the pipeline that are almost on the verge of coming. But our essential oil is good to release stress, to boost immunity, fight infection, improve your concentration. There are different ones for different things. Promote healthy sleep, and also elevate aches and pain. And our 6 bottle, I'll tell you what's inside of it. There is a lemon essential oil. There is lavender essential oil, tea tree, peppermint, you see that here, frankincense, and the immunity blend, a powerhouse of natural essential oil, carefully selected to invigorate your senses while providing the boost to your immune system. And so when you look at ours, and I said doTERRA was number 3 in terms of multi-level marketing, in terms of the highest, which one is at the top. LiveGood at the top, Amway second, doTERRA is third. So here's the doTERRA, and Young Living is also on the list as well. Now let's compare their LiveGood, their essential oil, it's the same 6-pack, very, very similar in what they have there. And ours is $50. doTERRA's is $209. That's more than 4 times, all right? More than 4 times. And then you have Young Living has theirs as well. They are essential oil for $252 US. So you're talking about 76% saving when you do it with LiveGood, plus 80% saving if you were to compare it to Young Living. All right. This is what LiveGood is all about. Giving you the best product at the lowest cost to restore your health, to improve your health, to maintain your health. Instant youth for your skin, making you look good, making you look young again in as low as 90 seconds. It works. I actually wanted to see how it works, so I actually bought it. I bought the HLS as well, right? Just to see if this thing actually worked. And I could see that it makes you, at least your body feels better. I'm not sure I've been on it for long enough, or kept it for long enough to see all the things that it can do. But these are the reason that it will work, because you see, your body, to maintain to have a healthy skin, you need, in fact, let me just say this, your skin is made up of 75% collagen. All right, collagen is a type of protein. All right, it makes you, it's part of your skin, it's part of your hair, it's part of your nails, all of the collagen, right? Now, as you begin to age, your body stops producing collagen. So it begins to use up the store that it has. And as the store gets depleted, your skin also begins to wrinkle, right? And the signs of old age is shown, right? And now, if you can get your body to commence that a production of collagen, again, it will stop that downward trend of getting you old. So basically, it's a way of, I won't say reversing, but at least holding you from getting old or looking old really, really quickly. All right. So, and it is made with 12 nutrient-rich superfood, and that's some fruits. I think it's 12, and fruits and vegetable that have been shown to be specifically enhance your skin, and the collagen level in your skin. So as that is done, we also have a collagen peptide that's even more powerful. And this one is really, really good for countering joint pain, improving lean muscle, and strengthening your muscles, right? It is, without it, when you do not have collagen, it is what basically is the glue that hold our body together, hold our cells together. So when you don't have collagen, your skin begins to sag, your muscle and your bone lose strength and your structure, and your joint lose its mobility, and your ligaments, your tendons begin to ache, your hair fall off, your nails become brittle. I mean, this is very, very important. So when you can get collagen back into your system, you will see you're going to reverse this condition. Now, you've seen everything that I've said. There are a lot more that I did not mention. There's still some more stuff that you see the CBD pain relief cream. I didn't mention that. There's other stuff that have just been added as well. We also have some patches that you can put on your skin for energy, and there's some patches that, in fact, it's right here. You have the energy patch, and you also have the sleep patch. This helps give you 8 hours of sound sleep, all made with fruits that, as you put the patch on your skin, it gets into your bloodstream and helps you sleep well at night for it functions for 8 hours. All right. So if you're having problem with your sleep, do not go and get, Valium or some tranquilizer. Just get on your magnesium, and also you want to get on to, you probably can get that sleep patch as well from LiveGood, and this will help you get your sleep again. If you want just the essential pack that has the multivitamins, the vitamin D and magnesium, you can get all of these for just $27.40. That is less than $30. That's less than $1 a day. So these are the essential. Your body needs all of these every single day. If you're interested in losing weight, there is the pack here as well with the aminos, and also you can add the coffee that also helps you lose the weight, your protein, and all of these things. And this one, you see the price here, $90, all of these combined. For $90 in some other company, you can't even buy one product. Here you can get all of these for just $90. All right. Now there are some upcoming products. I'm very, very close. Some of them you would see here that they're going to go and start developing products for the children in a gummy vitamins, for example, right? There are stuffed calcium that is for bone density supplement, the chocolate whey protein powder, all right? And you see that one is almost finalized. The more weight loss product, detox supplements, microbiome support, and that's a topic we'll talk about in time, for your skin, for your metabolism, women, hormonal support, especially as you're going through menopause or something of that sort, or just regulating your menstrual cycle. This will, you know, they're going into that area as well. Fiber for your gut, your brain, you know, just name it. Protein bars, nutritional bars, granules, and so forth, but all made with the highest quality ingredients, right? So LiveGood continues to grow, continue to develop new products, and continue to meet the needs that we have. How do you become a member of LiveGood? Of course, that's important. You get the person that invited you to give you their link, and you could sign up with them so that you become part of LiveGood. You cannot go to the company on the company website and get a link. It is because a members club. A member invites you, and through that member you become part of that organization, or of that company, of that business opportunity. How much do you need? $40 to become a member. It's called an affiliate member. And just to maintain your membership, you pay $10 a month. $10 in my currency, it's $1 a day, right? So that's 30, that'll be 30 in my currency. For some Eastern Caribbean dollars, for Bahamas and so forth, probably closer to the United States, it will be closer to just the $10, right? Jamaica has its own currency. They would know the breakdown as well. But it's really, really, really cheap to maintain your membership in this company, just $10. All right. Now, and that covers you for a month. Now, there's even a better way of becoming part of LiveGood is by going for the year package. And the year package, when you do that, you only pay $140. You were supposed to have paid $150, but you're getting a $20 discount as you do the year package. And that guarantees you for an entire year. You do not have to pay a cent to LiveGood for one whole year, right? And you can get money from the compensation plan, but also you can buy products at discounted price. You can also own an e-store with that $10. What do we mean? The e-store is the company registers online, an online store with all of their products in your website, to your website. And anyone who wants a product, you know, they just want a retail, they just want a product, you just give them your link. As you see, I have down here, LiveGood, no, not LiveGood Tour. Let me just get the next one. It's LiveGood Shop, shoplivegood.com. And as they get onto that website, will go straight into my website. You will see that you are on Glenn Charles's website. But Glenn Charles's website is an affiliate of LiveGood. And LiveGood allows, asked me to sell my product to sell their product on my social media space. And as I do, they make a profit and they share the profit with me. And I'll tell you how it is done. All right, so having seen the good of the product health-wise, let's look at how the product is intending to eradicate poverty. So first of all, LiveGood has the Fast Start Weekly Commission. Anybody and everybody that you add into the business, you gain $25 for doing so. So when you came in with $50, $40 as an affiliate and $10 for your first month. The next month you'll pay just the $10. You don't have to pay the $40 anymore. So when you do that, just as you came in with $50 to the company, somebody else that you brought in also comes in with $50. But here's what the company does. It splits that $50 in half. 50% goes to the company, so they keep $25, and 50% goes to the person that brought the individual. So if I bring in Sharon, then Sharon, I would have paid my $50 when I came in, whoever brought me in. But when it's my turn, I bring in Sharon. Sharon brings in her $50 as well. And so the company gives me $25. Now, if I brought Sue, it will do the same thing, $25. If I brought in Abraham, it will do the same thing. So no matter how many persons you bring into the company, you would get a Fast Start weekly commission of $25. But that doesn't end here. If I am ranking up in the company, so let's say I brought in 2 persons, minimum. I brought in 2 persons. I would have made 25 cents, $25 on one and $25 on the other. That's $50. It wasn't that the same amount that I used to join the company? $50. So just by bringing telling 2 of my friends and getting them excited about this company, showing them the product, showing them the benefits, they get on board. They can see how they can sell some products and maybe make some money in this company, and they come on. And because you are now a bronze member, the first level, you know, you are entitled to get a generational fast start weekly commission. What do we mean? So if I bring in Sharon, and Sharon brings in Sue, right? That means Sue is 2 levels below me. She's like my grandchild because I brought in her mom, and now her mom has made 1 more, right? Using a family language. So when I brought in Sharon, I made $25. But now when Sharon brings in Sue, Sharon makes $25, right? But I also make 10% of that, of what remains. So think about it. LiveGood paid Sharon the 50%, and LiveGood kept 50%. But because I was the one who brought both of them in, basically I brought in Sharon, who Sharon brings in Sue, then LiveGood says, because of that effort you made, because it was you who first introduced it to Sharon, we will give you 10% of what is left. So of the $25 that LiveGood had, it takes $5 and gives to me. And so LiveGood is left with only $20 on that member, and it has given back 30, not 30, but 50, help me out with, 55, right? So it 55%, right? So ultimately it has given out $30 back to the compensation and have only kept $20. But here's what, if I become a silver member, I can go 4 levels down. And so another $5 is added to me here as well. And so LiveGood's $20 has now gone down to $15. So in other words, when you think about it, whenever LiveGood collects that monthly subscription, they put it into paying the compensation. So they hardly probably get any out of members coming in, but they do make money because people buy products, right? And buy products, in large quantities. Persons replenish their stock, and so the company is making money and making lots of it. All right. And yet they can keep their price very, very low, up almost at cost price or manufacturing cost price. So LiveGood has another way of paying you, matrix commission. And the matrix commission is very, very important, very, very simple. As LiveGood provides for you 2 positions, one on the left and one on the right. So after you have brought in your first 2, you become a bronze, but then your 2 position is filled. But supposing you have 3rd or 4th persons that is interested in joining, where do you put them? Your first positions are filled. And so LiveGood enable its system to put that person under one of those that you brought in. It is still you who gets the $25 in the enroller. As an enroller, you're the one who brought them in. But in the matrix, you help build your team. And when Sharon begins, well, that's not Sharon, but that's a male. When Adam begins to work, Adam also brings in persons, and that enables your team to start growing, right? And his team to start growing as well. Persons are being added. There is overflow from your end and from those above, because if you have 3, then the 3rd one becomes an overflow and falls under somebody below you. All right, helps build their team. If they grow, you grow. So you can't say, well, I brought the person in, I want to keep my person. Ultimately, if you only keep your person, you're going to get the faster commission, but you won't get anything else. You won't get anything in the matrix because you're not helping your team grow. You only concentrate on yourself, right? So you might grow wide, but you're not going to grow deep. And that is the problem. Nothing in the matrix. And so you will lose out ultimately. Now, what does LiveGood pay in the matrix? They give you 25 cents on everybody that falls below you. right? 25 cents. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but after level 1, you have 2 persons. That would be 25 by 2, 50. In level 2, each of your one has 2 each, so that's 4. And so you have 6 persons overall in your company. That is amounts to $1.50. But as you start growing and your brand begins to grow, you know, on your team and your matrix begin to grow, because your team is also trying to grow their team as well. But all of that is falling under you because you were the senior who brought them in or share the information with the great grandmother. All right. And so the LiveGood continues to actually pay you every month for your effort that you put in at the beginning. There is also a matching bonus, and I want you to see that. If you brought in 5 persons into the company, and then the team begin to build under your, well, whatever they make in the matrix, whatever they made for the month, you may have made $100, they may have made 50, you know, granted, I'm just giving an arbitrary number, but the number of persons that you brought in, multiply by half of what they made. What do I mean? LiveGood matching, the matching bonus is a 50% matching bonus from all your directs, the people that you brought in. All right. So whatever they made in the matrix, you're going to get half of it. If they made $100, LiveGood will give you $50 because you brought him in. And when he now brings in somebody, well, he's the one now who gets the benefit as well. And I'll show you the power of that system. Let me just show you this. These are actual figures from LiveGood members. All right. And that is just recently between in January, end of January, that person made $92 in their matrix. They made 25 cents from everybody in their matrix, about to 92. So they probably have almost 400 persons in the matrix. All right. But so that doesn't look like much because 25 cents on everybody, that is $92. But look at what happens in the matching bonus, right? You make 50% of everything that the person that you brought in made. So if they made 200, the company would give you 100. If they made 1,000, you would get 500, right? So when it added up, although he made only 92 in the matrix, but he made $319 in the matching bonus, totaling $411 for that month. All right. Here's another example, and that one is from a diamond level member. He made 1,200 in the matrix. That means he have over almost 5,000 persons in his matrix. Just looking at one multiplied by 4. But look at what he makes in the matching bonus. He only makes 1,292, but a whopping 54,000 in the matching bonus. All right. That is incredible. He did not make anything in his retail, barely anything. On a diamond, he got $25,000. At the end of that month, this guy had $81,266.45 in just 1 month. All right. That's how LiveGood compensation plan works. The higher you begin to run, the more effort you put in at the beginning, the more you can reap the results later. Now, there is the retail commission that has to do with the sales that happens on your e-store. So when any product is sold in your e-store, maybe you might be sleeping, but because you have it on Facebook, some part in the world is still awake and they see that information, they click on the link and they see all the products that LiveGood has, they will see it and they will be able to buy it at the retail cost. All right, now if you notice here, Super Red is $18 for the member, but $24 at the retail, which is not much, but it's just $6, but it could add up. All right. And then if the person also buys the protein, they would own, because they are retail, they're not a member of LiveGood, they would get it for that $29.95. But you as a member, you get an $8 discount, right? So as this thing begins to add up, persons may be doing some shopping online and they're getting this product, they enter into your back office and take that product, swipe their card, and off they go, right? They have their product. But here's what happens. LiveGood has a ledger that says that Super Red was sold from your company. And the protein was sold from this one in particular was sold from your company. So the company made a profit. $6 here, $8 here, that's $14 in profit. That's just top item. If people continue to buy from your retail store, the company keep making money. But here's what happened. As the company makes the profit of $14 in that instance here, the company splits it in half and gives you $7, and they keep $7. In other words, for allowing the company to use your influence to sell the product, not you going around and have a basket and asking persons to buy. Persons, you put it on a social media platform, persons have followers, you have followers, they they see this thing, and they got on board. They said, I want this product, super red, looks like magical. I will have it. I will have the protein as well. I will have some item for the multivitamins and the stuff for the skin and so forth. And at the end of the day, it amounted to $100 in profit for LiveGood. Well, they will keep half and they will give you half. They give you 50% of everything that is all profit that they make in your company, right? So if you're somebody who wants to make some money and you want to ever own an e-store, you never had one before, you want to own one, here is your opportunity of having it set up for you with the best product in the world, and you don't even have to take care. You don't have to take care of the shipping. You don't have to take care of the freighting or anything of that, the packaging of anything of that. So you don't even have to take care of the transaction. You don't have to be the one that have to receive the money. It goes directly to LiveGood. It enters into their ledger, and they give according to what the person order. They can supply it in record time. You'll have no business with that. What you have a business with it that LiveGood is saying, because you are a member, we have opened for you an e-store that you can sell product, and whatever you make from it, we will cut it half and half. 50% for you and 50% for LiveGood. All right. So this is the beautiful thing with LiveGood. If you're a bronze member, LiveGood even increase it. They say we're gonna add a 10% to your to your level. So instead of just getting the 50, you get 50 plus 10, which is 60%. If you become a silver, whatever is sold in your product, you get 70% of it, and LiveGood only keeps 30%. If you get to diamond, where you can go 10 levels down, and then you will indeed have 80% of the profit. LiveGood only has 20%. Now, which company does that? Only LiveGood. There is customer acquisition bonus, and I actually received that. I saw something came, it wasn't much, $20 or something, and I said, okay, well, now where did that come from? I don't know what I did. So I looked into it, and it happened that somebody that I brought in made a purchase of some products. And LiveGood says 10% of the cost of the order that the person made is paid as a customer acquisition bonus. So you will get, if the person, in my case, because I got $20, it means the person made a buy of $200. And LiveGood gives me 10% of the order. Why does LiveGood do that? Because it loves me? Because LiveGood takes care of its people and helps you, what it says, to eradicate poverty, getting you some residual income every month to augment what you're already doing, and having something to take care of your bills and so forth. There is an influencer bonus. If you sell products in large quantity, you get additional commission. So beyond the 50%, you can get an additional 10 because you sold 2,500 worth of products for the company for that month. All right. So in other words, you keep 60% of the profit, and LiveGood gets 40%. And if you are actually selling even in larger bulk, 25,000 worth in a month, never know, you may have a hospital that might be interested in your product. You may have a gym that might be interested. You just name it. Places where persons want to stay healthy, and you can get the protein shake for them. You can get the endurance for them. These are the things that you can do as you promote your business online. And so if you ever made a huge sale for the company, $25,000, well, they give you 40% in addition to your 50%. That is 90% of the profit goes to you. And only 10% is kept by LiveGood. Right? And there is a time if you made a $50,000 You know, it doesn't have to be in one thing, several days, but for the month, it amounts to 50,000, where you get to keep the entire profit level for that. 50% plus your already 50%, that's 100% of all the profit stays with you. All right. And that's what influencer does. But the biggest, maybe the most exciting one is the diamond pool bonus. When you become a diamond, you actually have a share in the company. Here's why. Every month the company sells products or makes money through subscriptions or, you know, new member coming in, they put 2% of all of their sales into a diamond pool. And when that enters into the diamond pool, all the diamonds divide equally what is in the diamond pool. So all of the different persons around the world buying products, signing up persons, all of that, LiveGood is taking in all that money for that month. And then if you are diamond, you get 2% of all that they have. 2% shared between all the diamonds. So if there are 100 diamonds, then you share it equally. They're just, when it was at the very beginning, 1 or 2, they were taking in more than $25,000 for the month. All right, that's a diamond pool. So with that, how you ask, do I get paid? I see what you say, but it's all good to say that you can, but can I actually get that money in my hands? Can I actually withdraw it? Can I buy a product with it online? Yes, you can. All right, I don't sound like Obama here, but yes, you can. All right, because with LiveGood, if you're American, it can be deposited directly into your US bank account. But if you're not American, like any one of us are, and we don't have a bank up in the United States where we can put up our money, then LiveGood can pay us through the e-wallet. An e-wallet, a global e-wallet that is in the back office that can be activated to pay the money that they owe you for the month or for the week. As money enters into that e-wallet, then you can use that money to buy new products. You can use that money to help to sponsor somebody, or, you know, they give you the cash, and then you can send it up to LiveGood through your back office, or you could withdraw the money. Here's how you can do it. You can put it on the prepaid card, and that prepaid card is actually a MasterCard. MasterCard is in company with LiveGood. You know, there's an agreement, there is a contract that MasterCard is providing a specifically made card, MasterCard, for the LiveGood member, so that the money that you have in your back office, you can upload it onto your card, and then you can go shop in the world. You can go travel in the world because you have money. You swipe. It's a legitimate MasterCard. It's not any fake MasterCard, right? The company makes this one exclusively for the LiveGood product. And so you can use it as your normal Visa card, your normal bank card. All right, you can withdraw your money from it. You can use it to, you know, to buy stuff online, whichever is your company that you want to get some stuff from. You can use that, provide that information, provide the security code, and off you go. Money comes out of your card, it comes out of your back office from LiveGood, enters onto your card, and from your card, you can use it anywhere that MasterCard is available. All right? Or you can use even the cryptocurrency. Persons who are into crypto understand what that means. They might say, pay me in Bitcoin. And they send the address, the code, and then that money is sent to them in Bitcoin, converted to Bitcoin, right? Or they could get their money through Ethereum, through Lightchain, Doge. I mean, these are crypto companies around the world. If you're into crypto, you'll understand. And this is one way of you not having to go through the banking system and having to pay for them just keeping your money in the bank. All right. So you get your money paid through BitPay, that is a crypto exchange, and you know, and that. So that's an option that you have. It's not something that you need to do, but if you're into crypto, you'll understand. Now, you don't want to procrastinate, and I've seen persons who should have been much higher, but because they were dilly-dallying, they were on the river, in the bank, you know, that kind of thing, you know, they were not making up their mind, and other persons went past them, and the growth that the other person may have had because somebody down the line brought in somebody that really is enthusiastic, really is a go-getter, can push persons around, have a network in other business that they have brought all their people on board. Guess what? All of these people could have fallen under you, right? But because you kind of, I don't say wasted time, but procrastinated, you're just not sure, indecisive and so forth, or that person must have gone to somebody else who came after you. But you never signed up, so they took that position that you would have had. And all of that growth that is taking place under them, you're just on the sideline, wishing that you had joined at the time. I don't want that to happen to you. So get on board, get back to the person who invited you, tell them I'm interested, I want to get started, and they would give you that link. But I'll tell you something about the link. You can, after you watch the video on the link, you could just reserve your position. Reserve your position, get your cash handles together. If it's, you have a method of paying the LiveGood the $50 or $140, which is even a better option. As that is taking place, you can actually reserve that position. You have 1 week to get it held for you. Anybody else who's coming in for that same individual, but because they came in after you, they have to wait, and you will be placed in the matrix before them because you reserved and activated your position. When you reserve your position, if it's at 9:46 and somebody else comes to 9:47, well, you get a higher position from them because you registered and reserved before them. All right, that's the reason that getting on board and activating your position is so very important. They hold it for 1 week, and on Thursday, if you did not activate it, then you don't get that position again. You'll get the next available position, but no longer the top position. All right, and so that's important that you get on board and get your business organized. All right, we thank you for your staying with us, and I will pass on to Marva as she continue to tell you of the goodness of LiveGood. I will stop the recording just before so we